Oh, there you are, YouTube. Just gonna go ahead and do a quick little random ranking. That's when I go to my movie collection behind me, pick out 3 movies, and then rank them from least favorite. No, rank them from most favorite to least favorite based on a variety of criteria. I think I'm gonna pick 3 movies that are sitting next to each other from a section that I don't pick from very often, which is over here. So let me grab those movies really quick. Don't worry, I'm still here. 1, 2, and 3. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Hopefully I've seen them all. Oh, I like this movie. Seabiscuit. I don't know. I used to put this in all the time. I used to fall asleep to it a lot in grad school. I don't know. I like it. It was nominated for Best Picture if I remember correctly. Yeah. And then Step Brothers. I know this has a big fan following. Looks like we have both a theatrical and extended versions. If you've seen both versions, which one do you like best? I'd love to know. I don't remember which ones I've seen. Probably both. I don't know. I think around when I would have gotten this, I probably watched the extended. I don't always watch the extendeds anymore because a lot of time they're just throwing in special, or deleted scenes that were deleted for a reason, and they just shouldn't have ever been in there, and they just like throw off the pace of the film. So, but at this time in my life, I was probably watching the extended version. I don't think I do that as much anymore. I usually just throw on the theatrical, unless it's like Lord of the Rings, then I'm watching the extended. But yeah, I like this movie a lot. It's really funny. I don't think I'm like one of the biggest fans of it. I know there are like diehards out there that can quote every line. I've just seen it a few times and think it's really funny. And then Beowulf. I remember when this trailer came out, I thought I was watching live action footage. It's been so long since I've seen this. I wonder if I would still think that today. Like, it's just amazing to me how older technology at the time when you first see it, how realistic it looks, enough to fool the eye. Like, it was like pure trompe l'oeil. Another movie that did that, which came out before this, was the Final Fantasy film. What is that called? Final Fantasy Ghosts of Mars? I don't know. That's not what it's called. Ghosts. I don't. What is that called? Spirits in the Mist? I don't know. Who remembers what that's called? But anyway, when that trailer, I was in a movie theater. What was it for? Maybe The Matrix or something? The Mummy? I don't know. I can't remember what the movie was. But I remember when that trailer came on, I thought I was looking at a real person. Like, it took time for me to figure out, wait a second, this is 3D animated. But now if I go back and watch that movie, Spirits Within, is that it? Maybe that's what it's called. Obviously it's CGI, and it's just amazing to me how, I mean, it was highly advanced for the time, but like today, when we look at it, it's like, this looks so bad, this looks so fake, but it was enough to fool me into thinking that was a real person. And this movie did the same thing. The opening, I think we see him like with a torch or something, like stepping out of the dark into the light or something like that. And I just thought I was looking at a real person. It like amazed me that I wasn't. And then, finding that out later. But again, I wonder, I need to watch this again to see if it looks like poor CGI today. But it had a major, like, I just remember being, what? How? I thought that was a real person. How is it not a real person? Because this is all done in like motion capture, but there's a lot of changes happening. Okay, so what's going to happen here? How are we going to rank these? Crispin Glover's in this too. He plays, does anybody remember his name from this story? Why can't I think of it? Grendel? Grendel? Gollum. Grendel? Is it Grendel? But yeah, and he's talking like, what do you call that? Old English or whatever? Like when you don't say night, you say knicket. like when you say every consonant. Is that like Old English or something? I don't know. Okay, so I think, what am I gonna do here? Like, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it here. Seabiscuit's going to be number one because of its high rewatchability factor for me. I've just always been able to watch this movie. I like the look of it. I like the colors. Um, I guess I like the story. You know, this underdog horse. Tobey Maguire. I like Tobey Maguire. I think he's fine. I think a lot of people don't like his acting. I don't know if I like his acting. I just like when he's on screen, I guess. I don't know. Like, do I think he's a good actor? I don't know, but I enjoy his presence in movies, if that makes sense. I think that's what's happening to me. Oh yeah, William H. Macy, he's in this. He's good as kind of like an announcer. Um, yeah, I don't know. I was into this movie. I know it's like Oscar bait, but it's Oscar bait that I really enjoy. I don't like all Oscar bait. Like Out of Africa is one of my least favorite Oscar bait films. Um, I go back and forth on The English Patient, Oscar bait. I sometimes like it, sometimes I'm not as into it. This hat's feeling tight. I gotta loosen that up. Whew. Um, I don't know. Basically, I'm just saying this is an Oscar bait film that I enjoy and can very easily watch over and over and over again, and I have done that. Second, what do we do here? I mean, I don't think I care about this movie. It was just that trailer had such an impact on me, thinking I was watching something live action and then finding out. I can't remember when I found out, if it was halfway through the trailer or at the end, somebody telling me or what, but I just remember at the very beginning of it thinking I was just watching a real person. So this movie is probably going to be last because it's the trailer is everything for me here. I feel like I remember being kind of dark, kind of like, I can't even see. Can someone turn the light on, or anybody got a lighter or something we can turn up the lights with? And then this is just an incredibly funny film. So I I mean it's very quotable. Um, I I don't know, these the man child comedy style, which was like very big at this time, you know, it is just it very much feels like a like time capsule of what type of humor was going on, that Judd Apatow type stuff, you know, Arrested Development, all of that. And I think this, you know, film fits perfectly in that genre that was going on during this time. What the Catalina wine mixer, right? We all know. Okay, so I think this is going to be it. I think. Oh man, yeah, I think so. I'm guessing most people will have Step Brothers number one, maybe Beowulf number one. This will probably be most people's number three, I think, but it's actually going to be my number one, followed by Step Brothers, then Beowulf. Have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'm really curious to know. I got a feeling most people are going to put Step Brothers number one and Seabiscuit last. So Beowulf will probably most likely be two in most people's ranking. But yeah, how would you rank these movies? I would love to know, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.